What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Jay Mid, and look, y'all, I'm finally back today with another video. Now, look, I know you guys have a lot of questions, and I have a lot of answers. Right? Before we do anything, I appreciate all y'all for love and support. Let's try to get this video to 57 likes. Y'all know glove motion all 2025. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to like, subscribe. Now, look, I have a big announcement, basically AKA 2K update for y'all going forward with this channel because I feel like a lot of y'all have a lot of questions for me and asking, bro, Jamie, you didn't upload a video in a couple of days now. Like, what's going on? And I feel like as a content creator, it's very important that you guys like know the truth on how I feel right now and like what I want to do going forward, right? So let's get straight to it. Number one, I feel like NBA 2K is holding me back as a content creator, right? Now, before you guys go in the comment section and start panicking and, oh, bro, you're leaving, that's not what this is, bro. Right? I told you before, when we get information and like actual things of if like what they're going to do, yeah, we can have those discussions and conversations. But if you guys look at my channel and look at my recent video, where I was saying, we actually got snow where I'm at, right? And at first, I don't think you guys didn't know this, right? But that video was private, right? And you guys go, why did I have the video private? It's because I recorded that video, one, because it was a memory, in my opinion, and it was something that I was having fun with. But I had it on private because my phone, I didn't want it taking up space on my phone. So I was like, if I upload a video and I have it on private, like yada yada yada, like okay, I don't have to take up space on my phone, right? So being like that was smart. But the other day I went back and I rewatched that video and I was like, you know what? This video is exactly what I want to be as a content creator. And you guys are trying to figure out, what are you talking about, Jay? You see how in that video you guys got to see that I was, one, having fun in the snow, which, yes, that's the reason why I probably got sick. If you guys didn't know, it did get me kind of sick, right? Not gonna lie, right? But I think I kind of recovered by then, right? But one, you guys could tell in that video that like Jay was actually enjoying the snow. He was having fun. You guys are getting a true perspective on who Jay Mid was, right? Not some person that's cursing out random people on a game on the internet and things like that, and constantly voicing his opinion about the same things. You guys were actually getting to know who Jay Mid was, right? Now, before y'all go in the comment section and saying, well, basically, are you saying you're going to branch out? Not only, again, because again, I told you, yes, I want to branch out, but going forward, right? I feel like not only do I want to branch out, but going forward, please do not expect a 2K video from me every single day going forward. Now, if some of y'all want to unsub and be like, oh, that's BS, like that's lame, I'm finna unsub because you not making 2K videos every day, hey, feel free to do that. I'm not, again, I would understand it, but like I said, if you was a content creator, you would kind of understand, bro. And it's not about views to me, right? Because that video that I'm talking to y'all about has literally like 103 views, right? It's not about views to me, because if it was honestly about views to me, a lot of y'all know, people in my community know I could easily milk out 2K content because I know every time I upload 2K content, it's going to get views. I could do that every single day because every 2K video I do literally gets views, right? But I told y'all, as a content creator, I have goals. I have things that I want to do. I don't want to just be known as just the same thing over and over again. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be known as, oh, that's Jamie, he do 2K content. I don't want to be known as that, right? Now, you guys can say in the future, hey, Jamie did come to a community. You could do that. But I don't want to be known as like 2K is what I am. You see what I'm saying? I feel like I'm more than just 2K, right? And I've seen a lot of other content creators, Johnson, bro, how you gonna feel when you start doing these, other videos and your views aren't the same? Because I know that's gonna be a big question for some of y'all. Y'all are gonna be like, well, J Mid, do you understand that when you try to branch out, your views are gonna go down? I get that, because guess what? I understand when you're branching out, you're trying to aim for more people out of a different crowd. I get all of that, right? Which I'm willing to take that risk because, like I told you, I feel like 2K is holding me back as a content creator, bro. I feel like 2K has been holding a lot of other people back. You see what I'm saying? But me as the content creator, I've seen people, I've seen not only just me, but I've seen like, hey, if I don't stream this game, like how is it going to look? Or if I don't play this game, how is it going to look? And I understand it looks like that, because you're trying to do something different, right? Which, like I said, I have goals on here. I want to see, again, I appreciate people that come by and show me love, but I want to see more people, right? I don't want to just keep seeing the same, people. And again, like I said, I'm most definitely appreciative of those people, even the ones that don't like me, right? I know y'all listen to me and play me every single day. Or when you want to wreck Proving Grounds, my career, you got me in the background. I get it, right? But I want to get more people to get so they can see who J Mid really is, bro. So like I said, going forward, expect a lot of more, content to where it's more IRL, right? Because like I said, when I feel like when I'm doing a lot of more IRL content, you guys are getting a better perspective of who I am, and you guys can truly see the things that I like to do and the type of person I really am, bro. Right? Because like I said before, do I love 2K? Right? In my heart, of course I do. But do you think I love the fact that 2K isn't trying to improve, in my opinion? But you see how I said that? Some of y'all, that's what y'all like to hear. Y'all like to hear me go in these debates on why I feel like, why is the game not succeeding? And again, like I said, as a content creator, that's very tiring, bro. And again, some of y'all are not content creators, which again, so you don't have the same perspective as me. Somebody like me, I already know what this 2K stuff is like. And again, I only got what 2,000 and what 300, which again, I'm pretty sure every sub that I get, right? But I want to see more growth. And I don't want to see growth from just 2K. I want to see growth people that actually vibe. I don't want people to just click on the stream and they like, yo, I'm gonna go watch J-Med live stream and wait for him to snap on somebody, right? For my entertainment. I want somebody to actually click on a J Mid stream or a J Mid video because they actually rock with J Mid. And see, some content creators, they're not willing to take that risk, but I am. See what I'm saying? Because like, some of y'all wouldn't even know this. Basketball not even my favorite sport. It's one of my favorite sports, but I'm more of a football person, right? That's why I don't think how some of y'all be surprised that when you see EA college football like stuff in the background, that I'm able to get all of those highlights and clips, right? It's because I love the sport and I love the game. And I told you I can tolerate. Of course, there's things on college football, EA college football that I don't agree with, that I don't like. But guess what? I can tolerate it because I have fun with the gameplay. See what I'm saying? See, on this game right here, on 2K, you really not tolerating, fun with gameplay. You tolerating, like, okay, I'm going to tolerate 2 games, but you're not tolerating, I'm going to be on 2K all day. See what I'm saying? Because this ain't that type of game. But guess what? It used to be. 2K used to be a game to where you could be on there all day because it was fun. Now it's not. And then again, I'm going to say this by the way, too. I'm tired of going on Twitter and I'm seeing people who, in my opinion, shouldn't have get the attention that they get, right? Because it's like, who are you, right? And it's just like they're always defending 2K, right? I'm tired of seeing that too. It's like these people that I'm seeing, they're defending the game, acting like the game is good, which again, they can have their own opinion. I get that, but it's like at some point, you gotta realize that some of these people, and again, she knows what I'm talking about. Some of these people, they don't really love 2K. They love the, opportunity and things that, in my opinion, that are behind scenes that a lot of y'all would be surprised at, or that a lot of y'all wouldn't even know about. Because like I said before, nobody's not going to sit here and tell me that, a person who's a so-called creator, I mean, the game is not only doing bad, it's doing historically bad. So therefore, and again, this is not about money to me, but it's when your content, you're not, it's not getting to where you want it to be, right? And not for me, because like I said, when I make a video, you guys are gonna watch it, especially if it's 2K. That's why, like I'm saying, if it was just reviews about me, I could easily just milk out 2K content every day, but I don't do that. And you guys know why I don't do it, because you guys know it's very tiring, bro, right? It's very tiring as a content creator. Of course, I love the fact that when I sometimes load up a 2K25 and I'm playing in a record proving grounds and I'm playing with randoms and I got people on the other team, I be watching your videos all the time. I love that. That makes me feel like I'm on top of the world sometimes. You see what I'm saying? But I know that I'm better than that. I know that I can improve that. And I know sometimes you got to take a risk and, step out of that zone, right? Meaning stop forcing yourself to play something that you really don't enjoy, bro. See what I'm saying? Like, people can tell you in my community, like, yeah, J-Mid still play 2K from some time to time. They be like, well, why don't J-Mid stream? He be on 2K sometimes. They can tell you why. right? They can tell you because he's not having fun, and that's what it is, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now, and again, I'm not trying to knock nobody's dreams because I know there's people right now. They stream in 2K, they play in 2K, they believe 2K is gonna change their life, or it's gonna make their career or something like that. Again, I respect that opinion and grind that some of y'all might have, but in the reality situation, something's called reality, and the reality is 2K. It's not looking like it's one of those games anymore that you could do that. And again, like I said, this is why I told y'all I feel like the game is holding me back, right? And it's holding not only me, but a lot of other content creators back because you got people stuck on here thinking that all they got to do is stream 2K every day, right? Or drop a 2K video every day and they're going to be straight, right? Even the fact that they don't love it. Because like I told y'all, I love this is something I grew up on, something I grew up watching, grew up wanting to be a part of. But to see the company and franchise not caring, to see the people that have so-called voices now, and it's like that's what we have. It's like I don't want to be known as just being a part of this community, bro. I don't. I don't. I feel like I could be known as being J Mid, not J Mid that play 2K. You see what I'm saying? So and that comes into play. Some of y'all ask me how do I do podcasts because I love to talk about things that I really love to do. Right, whether it's watching sports, playing sports, and analyzing, criticizing things like that. That's why I can do a podcast because it's something I really like to do and stuff I like to talk about. Right. When it comes to this is not some. That's why y'all see old footage in the background. This is not something that I love to play anymore, right? And it's because, and see, this is what I'm talking about. If I go into this so-called realism that they tried to add, some of y'all like to hear that. But how many times, YouTube, how many times have I got on this channel and we've ranted about 2K25 over and over again, and the game is the same situation it's in? See what I'm saying? So that's another thing too. Like some of y'all could be like, bro, like that's lame because people didn't have to click on your videos, they didn't have to watch you. But understand this, you're correct, right? But they didn't put those hours that I put in when I was making those videos. They didn't sit there and, ignored, people trying to partner up, not even trying to partner up, but people trying to collab and things like that. They weren't in those moments like me to where I know, like, okay, I could do better than this. See what I'm saying? I know I can do way better, right? So I don't want to hear that, oh, it's lame. If you think it's lame, hey, man, you can unsub. And again, like I said, this is not me leaving the 2K community for good. This is, I know my worth. I know I'm better than just somebody just being on 2K, right? So if you guys don't be surprised when you see me do videos about other things that has nothing to do with 2K. You see what I mean? That's all this is. I just want to let y'all be aware, bro. Because there's gonna be somebody in the chat be like, bro, like, and I already noticed some of y'all gonna stop watching because I'm not doing 2K content. But I want you to understand this. And imagine if you were somebody, because see, this is the thing. Y'all gonna say, but if it was me, I wouldn't do that because you only care about views, right? See, but you're not gonna go out there and say that because that makes you like the bad guy, which it kind of is messed up. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. To me, it's not about views to me. It's about the way the game is now. It's not fun. It is not fun. If anything, it's very boring, right? What makes it fun is the person playing the game or the person streaming the game or the person you're playing with. You see what I'm saying? That's what makes it fun. The game is not fun, and that's a problem right there. That's a huge red flag. And like I said before, I don't care if somebody goes to a previous what I've done in the past saying, oh, but y'all said this in the past, y'all said that. Bro, the game has gotten worse ever since 2K20, okay? That being that situation, you can't continue to blame the community when your game has regressed 4 or 5 years in a row, maybe even 6 years in a row. You see what I'm saying? Because that's just unacceptable. It's unacceptable. You can't keep saying, oh, it's the community, right? This is year 5, year 6. The game has gotten worse, right? So imagine you being in the situation or shoes that I'm into where you make 2K content, you make 2K videos, you love the game, right? You love the franchise, and you see that the people like the devs seems like they don't care. They're not talking to the community. It just seems like they're ignoring these things because they're the only basketball game out there. So put yourself in that situation. But some of y'all won't do it because in reality is you don't love 2K, y'all. See what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't really love 2K. And that's how I feel about it. When you don't love something, it's gonna show, right? It's gonna show. There's gonna be people be delusional, be like, bro, the game's not bad. If the game's not bad, tell me why it's not bad. But they can't do that. That's what I'm saying. So when we have these, when y'all gonna have these opinions in my comments, like, bro, that's messed up. Understand why it's not messed up. You're not in the situation. You're not the content creator. You're the viewer. You're the person that goes on YouTube and looking for a J Mid 2K video, looking for a WAP 6 YouTube video, looking for a text YouTube video, right? And those guys are great content creators, right? But like I said before, me as a content creator, I get tired of this is what I talk about every time. I get tired of it. So I'm just letting y'all know, expect more IRL stuff from me. We might do more mukbangs. Remember that little mukbang? I was eating Jersey Mike's, which again, Jersey Mike's, they got some fire Philly cheesesteaks. Fire, right? They got some fire Philly cheesesteaks. I like doing just stuff that I just like to do in general. Not even, it don't even got to be about gaming. Now we can chat, right? But it's just when it comes to just being on 2K and uploading 2K content, I feel like that is really, that's hurting my channel. That's hurting my platform, right? Because this is my platform, right? I'm the content creator, right? I feel like 2K is holding me back. And it's funny because a lot of the people that have, took that chance and done other stuff, where were they from? The 2K community. This is not me trying to be a follower or anything. This is just telling y'all what it is, bro. And what will they tell y'all? 2K holds you back, right? Because you're not, especially the way the game is now. Like, you still got people hitting me up telling me, Jamie, can you do more videos about these randoms? And it's like, bro, how many videos do you want me to do about randoms? Like, you don't think I don't get tired of talking about randoms? Of course, I'm competitive. I get it, right? But me saying these things, telling you why the rec random or proving ground random experience is absolutely atrocious and unplayable is because this system is broken. But how many times have I said that on this channel? Multiple times. And when has 2K ever fixed their status system? Never, right? So you don't think as the content creator, I don't get tired of saying this stuff? That's what I'm saying. I feel like, and again, if 2K was, if 2K would have showcased that they really care about the current state of their game, it's not about just money, right? You don't feel like something's going on behind the scenes. Maybe we might have been like, you know what? I'm gonna stick this through or pause. Y'all get what I mean? But I'm gonna stay here and continue to do it. I'm gonna continue to do this little content that I'm doing on 2K. But when you realize the company, they don't give a damn about this. They only care about people spending money. You see what I'm saying? But again, YouTube, how many times have we said that in 2K rant videos that I've made? Almost every single one of them. But that's what you guys want to see and want to hear, unfortunately. But like I said before, it's very tiring, bro. It very is tiring. I get it, y'all. Some of y'all be so happy to pull 1,000 views a video. I get it, right? But imagine if you've already done that. You see what I'm saying? And okay, I've talked about everything that I really want to talk about, and I'm not seeing no improvement, right? Because again, like I said before, people can have their own opinion, right? But to say that there's nothing wrong with NBA 2K25 is flat out delusional. You see what I'm saying? That to me is being delusional. Saying the game is good, that's delusional. It is absolutely delusional. Like I said before, how many times have I brought up I'm only sleeping category has a bigger viewership than NBA 2K25? We've said that in almost every rant video. You see what I'm saying? But it's things like that, YouTube, that I get tired of speaking about. So like I said, if we get information, y'all hear me, I'll be like, yo, Jimmy, did you see that 2K said they said this? A dev said that. Yes, we will cover it. But going forward, don't expect every single day you see a 2K video from J-Mid every day. Because like I said, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I love making content, but do you think I love to see a game that I grew up watching not try to, do anything or at least talk to the community showing they give a fuck? You see what I'm saying? Because you don't even get that. When is the last time Mike Winner said something? He's not the only one. He's not the only dev, right? When is the last time y'all seen somebody that when it comes to 2K gameplay and things like that and people that work with the game have actually said something about the game? I'm seeing LD2K type more than people that actually work for 2K. And he's not a dev, which I get that. But it seems like LD2K, it seems like you would think he's a dev by the amount of times he be talking on the internet, which is that's the type of stuff you'd want to see from a 2K dev. People that are active in the community, seeing people's opinions and understanding why people are not happy or why people may be happy. You see what I'm saying? They're not getting a perspective of their own community. So that's what I'm saying. I can't keep blaming the community when your devs they're not active. They're not understanding what when you say, there's a Discord that you can go type in and maybe somebody will respond. That to me is not enough, right? Just because you make a Discord and you're like, okay, if you guys have an issue with the game, go on our Discord and type in the game. First of all, the community should not be the people going in the Discord saying, yo, we have a problem with this. Y'all should be active on social media trying to figure out, hey, are you guys enjoying the game? Y'all should be talking to us, but y'all don't. Because the reality situation is, in my opinion, and again, in my opinion, the so-called devs that work with 2K now, I don't think they love 2K. They not a person that grew up watching the 2K franchise. They not. Yeah, I seen those videos where people brought up 2K14 look better than 2K25. But do y'all not see that being a problem? That's a major problem. But you see how 2K has taken major steps back ever since Next Gen was announced. Game has gotten worse. How many times have I said that in my rant videos about 2K? Almost every video, but that stuff y'all want to hear. You see what I'm saying? How many times have I said that stuff? Right? So like I said, I don't care what the community asks for. Guess what? The game has regressed. 2K14. That was PS4, right? Or what was that? PS4. I think I had that game on PS3 actually, right? I used to play Black Shot in my day. We used to play that in the Black and things like that, right? I'm pretty sure that was the LeBron James Miami Heat cover or something like that. Yeah, I remember that because I remember we used to play on the Blacktop and we used to play on PS3. I remember all of that, right? But I didn't even have a PS4 when 2K14, so I only got to play that at my pop's house, right? So that's the only time I really got to, but I never got to play the little online park in 2K14, so-called next-gen experience that some of y'all got to experience, right? Then I only got to play 2K14's my career. But guess what? 2K14's my career, it seems better than 2K25's my career, right? The whole point is that I'm trying to get across here. Why does it seem, not only seems, but it feels like 2K14 is a better basketball game than the NBA 2K25? Why, you might ask? Because it seems back then you actually had people who loved the 2K franchise and they cared about, the game, right? The state of the game, are people going to enjoy this? When is the last time y'all have actually sat there and watched the My Career cutscene in 2K? At this point, now, did y'all skip all of them? Because they don't mean nothing. But at 2K14, you would watch some of those. But 2K16, you would watch some of those. It's not the same, and it's not because people are growing up. It's because it's not about the game is not about basketball no more. What 2K wants is people to spend their money. That's all they want to do. As long as you spend their money, they're okay. Because guess what? They're the only basketball game out there. But how many times have I said that in a rant video? Y'all get my point though. So like I said, y'all, just going forward, just expect a lot more, like in-person videos from me. Just me being straight up with y'all, right? Because like I said before, I just feel like this franchise and this game and this community is holding me back as a creator, bro. And I want to see, I know I can put my goals way higher and actually be something that I actually enjoy doing, right? Meaning, I know I can set a goal, right? And make a goal to where I'm doing something that I love to do, that you guys can actually see, like J Mid actually having fun for real. You see what I'm saying? Not that J Mid making these videos because he just want to get views, right? Not that. I want y'all to actually watch me because y'all actually rock with me, bro. I want y'all to, and I know, like I said before, I know there's some right now, y'all rock with me. Y'all actually, y'all actually fuck with me and shit like that. I get that, and I appreciate and I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But understand, I have goals, and I feel like I can improve my goals by stepping out of something that I'm used to doing, right? So that's all I really wanted to say. We can read some comments now because, like I said, it's gonna be a pretty long video. So if I can find my cell phone, which I believe it is on the floor. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna get the comments. I'm gonna talk about something, by the way, too. So there was I'm pretty sure, does she have a logo or not? I don't know. But all I know is on Twitter, I'm gonna read to you what it says, right? Because I know, and the reason why I'm not reading y'all comments on is because I know y'all gonna ask me this in the comments. Y'all gonna ask me, did I see this tweet that's going viral by a content creator and a female by the name of Sierra from 2K, right? So she tweeted out. If I can go back to the tweet, right? Um, and I'll read to you what the tweet said if I can go find it. Because I know y'all gonna ask me, Jamie, did you see this tweet? What's your thoughts on it, right? So let me go ahead and pull up the tweet. So she says this. She said this 22 hours ago. Her name is Sierra from 2K. She says, y'all do realize that it's not even the gameplay or 2K itself, it's the people in the comp community. Now, before I finish what she typed, you know how many red flags I just seen right there? First of all, to say that it's not the gameplay, that's the biggest issue. Because think about it. As much issues a game has, if the gameplay is fun, people are going to tolerate it. If the gameplay is bad, people are not going to tolerate it. You see what I'm saying? Number two, which I see being a red flag, is talking about that so-called community. And an example of that community is a person like a Splashy from 2K, somebody that we talked about in one of our other 2K videos. He's a former 2K League player and things like that. He exposed somebody in the Sim Nation, or whatever you want to call it, Sim community, whatever you want to call it, right? He exposed that. We already talked about that. Again, shout out to Splashy if you see this video, right? But those are the people who I consider people that have played in the 2K League and actually, played against actual competition, right? If you are just somebody that plays in the park and plays in a rec, I don't think you can put yourself in that, subject, right? Or argument, because you don't play that competition nor that side of the, community, which, like I said before, you guys know, I get tired of seeing the word comp. And again, I know I'm not comp and I don't even want to be comp. I get tired of seeing it because you know how many times where you can go on the rec right now, right? You play with randoms and they got comp in their name and they're terrible at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? And she got a lot of heat in this comment section, bro. I mean, people were absolutely saying a lot of things, and you can see why, right? So let me read to her with the rest of what she said in her tweet. She says the comp community that are ruining the gameplay experience for other competitive players. Why does everyone have to go meta? Is there no more originality, right? If I said that right. So she's basically saying the comp people that play this game, their meta or the builds that they be on, she's saying there's a meta. Well, let's ask yourself, why is there a meta? Why is there not a thing to where there's multiple people on different builds and things like that? You don't think that has something to do with gameplay? I do, right? This is why you see people on certain builds, because only that's the same thing with animations, right? People that saw everybody's like last year, somebody's saying like, oh, everybody used Jamal Murray behind the back. But why do they do it? If you played it last year, if you played 2K24, you would realize, yo, Jamal Murray behind the back, it was glitchy, right? So it had like a big advantage to where if you're not using Jamal Murray behind the back, then you don't know what's going on in the game. You see what I'm saying? But I can't blame the comp side of the community for that. And let me tell you guys why, right? Because guess what? The people that develop the game, they should be the ones who actually care and are actually active to where they know, okay, this has an advantage. We got to look at that. But guess what? Every year, you're going to have an animation, right? Or a build that has an advantage. You don't think those couldn't be fixed or looked at if you had devs that A, love 2K, and B, actually played the game to get the experience of the online players that you and other creators deal with or other players deal with? See what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and blame the comp side of the community for gameplay. I can't do that. Because like I said before, I don't care what the so-called comp community has asked for in gameplay. Guess what? The devs, they don't understand the experience. They don't play their game, right? Now, when the people on the comp side say certain things, they definitely have valid reasons for it, right? But I can't blame them for why the gameplay is bad. I can't do that. I just cannot do that, especially when this is year 4, year 5. The game has historically regressed. Okay, if there was another basketball game out there, this game would look terrible. It would look bad. You see what I'm saying? It would look bad. Let me read some of these replies that I see, and then I'm gonna read another, comment that I seen on Twitter, and I'm also read to y'all what T typed out, and I'm gonna tell what I said in that, and we'll continue from there, right? So you have people saying go back to the kitchen, all types of stuff, bro. I mean, you have people saying that you have people saying that she blocked them and things like that, like all types of stuff, bro. But this is why I never put my opinions with a subject that I don't like play with or against, right? I don't play on that comp side or prim side of competition or stage side of competition to where guess what? I know how that is. I don't play that stuff, right? I don't. So I'm not gonna peek my head and say, man, it's the comp people that ruined the game. I can't do that, right? And I feel like that's why she's received so much hate in her replies, right? Now, I'm gonna read some of y'all more replies. And it's facts. So like if you think about it, y'all, if you are not like I'm talking about the meta stuff, right? If you are not using a certain animation and you're trying something else and it's not working, eventually you're going to go to the meta because you're gonna realize, bro, I done tried three, four different animations and I'm not getting the same impact as I'm getting with the meta one. See what I'm saying? But that's not on the comp side of the community. That's on the devs. When we talk about gameplay, that's on them for understanding, yo, this is gonna have an advantage. And y'all know I'm not telling no lies here, bro. Because at first I thought the same thing. 2K24, I'm like, bro, everybody use Jamal Murray behind the back. I made a PG myself. I was using, I think, I was using what, DeMar DeRozan behind the back, or what was it, De'Aaron Fox behind the back. I was using one of those. Then I realized, I remember one time I went live and somebody was like, yo, did you ever use Jamal Murray's behind the back? And I was like, yeah, but everybody used that. It was like, try it and see why. When you put Jamal Murray behind the back on 2K24, you realize the advantage that it had when it came to playmaking. It was a huge advantage to where that is why it was meta. It was dominant. It was glitchy. But I can't blame the comp side because they were able to figure out that that move has an advantage. I can't do that. I got to blame the devs. They're the ones who developed the game. They're the ones who should know this about the game. See what I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna retell what T said, and then I'm gonna tell what I said, and then we can continue from there. And again, I appreciate y'all for the like, subscribe, and understanding why I feel the way I feel. And again, this is not a goodbye from the 2K community. This is just letting y'all know, don't just expect me to just talk about 2K or upload 2K 24/7, bro. So now T made a tweet and she tagged me in it, and I replied, and I'm gonna tell her what it said. So if I can go to it, and again, shout out to T, aka Big Sis. I'll make sure y'all sub their channel, things like that. And I'm gonna say this by the way, too. Some of y'all might have to start doing what I'm about to start doing, meaning stop forcing yourself to play something or stream something that deep down you love it, but you don't see improvement. So that makes you very unhappy. Start doing stuff you like to do. Example, right? Some of y'all make these YouTube shorts on 2K, but in your mind, you don't really like the game, but you're doing it because your YouTube shorts are able to get views. I got somebody in my community, like y'all know, Mr. Toxic Black, right? Shout out to my guy. I talk to him almost every single day. Huge Falcons fans. Not only is he a huge Falcons fan, he's a huge sports fan. He loves sports. He loves football, basketball, all of that. We chatted up all the time, getting debates. It's all love, right? What did Black start doing? He started doing YouTube shorts during the NFL season. Not only was he getting views for it, but people were able to see that he was a diehard Falcons fan. But and the reason why I'm saying that is because Black even said, he's like, bro, I'm about to start doing Falcons content, right? I said, hey, man, hey, go for it. Be consistent, right? Guess what Black's doing? Falcons content. Be consistent, right? He's getting people to actually realize, like, hey, man, Black, he a huge Falcons fan. You see what I'm saying? And he's talking about other things here and there, but I could tell he's not forcing himself doing content on something that he doesn't want to do. I can tell he's doing something that he likes to do, and it's actually paying off, right? He's actually gaining, a lot more people. He's actually getting a lot more, perspectives and things like that from other people. And that's what you want to see, right? As a content creator, you want to get multiple perspectives from other people, right? And continue to grow that, right? So let me tell you what T said. So let me go to it. So T, she tagged me in it. She said, about NBA 2K25. First off, I just want to say that some of you folks who connected with 2K and they dev team are full of BS. Y'all get paid to say dumb stuff every day. And you know it's issues in the game. You sitting on here explaining to people like there's no problems. And what I said in the replies was I said, hold on, what did I say? If I can go to it. Hold on. Where's my tweet at? My reply to that, y'all, was I said, folks don't really love that 2K. They love that bag. Unfortunately, it's sad. Did I tell any lies there, y'all? Y'all tell me. Now I'm talking to y'all. After what T tweeted out, right? Did I tell any lies? But it's just facts. It's like, and that's what's sad about the 2K, franchise. A lot of the creators that made a name for themselves, back then, it was because they loved the game and the sport. You see what I'm saying? They love basketball. So what made them entertaining was you could tell they loved it. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't they were just funny. You could tell the passion and love they had for the game and the franchise, bro. And they were having fun. Nowadays, it's not like that. Nowadays, it seems like there's a check involved, right? And certain people get paid behind the scenes, is what it seems like, and what it feels like. Because every time 2K's in a bad look, they're like, okay, we got to look at it, y'all. We can't keep blaming 2K when we ask for these things, even though when it's year 4, year 5, the game has had negative reviews, right? Oh, but no, it's not negative because they're the only basketball game out there. Miss me with that BS. Once again, do I have to repeat this again? I'm Only Sleeping has a bigger viewership. But I said in every rant, right? But the point is, there's a reason for these things, y'all. There's a reason for these things. And T didn't tell no lies. If you are connected with the devs, let's say you a 2K Next maker, you connected with the devs, you should be, saying, yo, can you guys actually load up the game so y'all, because again, if you would be like, I'm tired of seeing the community speak on certain things, right? So if you were a so-called person that's connected with 2K or got connections with the devs, yo, do you guys not mind loading up the game like so y'all can see, what the community is saying so you can understand why some people are not happy, why people are, have their complaints instead of just, hey guys, the game isn't bad. The game's actually good. But every time when I ask, explain to me how the game is good, nobody can do that. Nobody can sit here and have a debate to tell me why the game is so good or why it's a so-called top 2K. Because I've seen people say that on Twitter all the time. Bro, this is actually a top 5 2K if you think about it. Tell me why. Can't do it. So how is it a top 5 2K if you can't tell me? That's a major red flag to me right there. But it's things like that to where it's like, bro, it's not a top 5 2K because if it was, you can tell me why it is. You can't. Right? You can't do it. So that's why I said, bro, we got to be more real with this, y'all. And me being real, like I told you, I feel like 2K25 is holding me back as a content creator. It's holding me back, me growing, right? A platform and things like that. Or improving. You see what I'm saying? But if you guys wanted to see, and then T replied, and because I told T, I was like, I'm finna make a video, which I'm doing right now. But she says, facts. It's sad that folks would do anything to keep that bag for 2K, and they couldn't give a what about people, and they just want to defend the game. It's just facts. That's what it seems like. It seems like, hey, we gonna slide you this. All you gotta do is just speak positive on the game, right? And we got you. You don't get that perspective of they love the game, right? You don't get that perspective that people actually love these content creators for them being them. It's for them streaming 2K or playing 2K. See what I'm saying? So it's things like that. So how many minutes we got for this video? And we got like a couple more minutes, probably about 15, 20 minutes. So I probably get in a couple of comments, but yeah, y'all. And like I said, the Sierra from 2K, like when I tell you the replies are bad, people are saying all types of stuff, bro. Right? And again, the reason why I brought that up is because we were gonna be like, okay, what were people saying in her replies? Like you saying her tweet kind of went viral. It didn't really kind of go viral. It just got like over 60,000 views on Twitter. So it got some like traction or attention to where I'm looking at the replies and I'm seeing all types of stuff. But when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, but why are you seeing these replies? You see why? Because her take, it's like There's no way you like that's how you feel. As much as the comp community or comp players said what they wanted in the game, we cannot blame everything, especially gameplay wise, to why this game is not fun. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Right? But everything that I just said, y'all would want me to do y'all want me to do this every day. And like I told you, it's very tiring, y'all. It's very tiring. And it's sad to see no improvement, no growth. Not even from, a content creating standpoint, but from the dev team. They're not talking to y'all. When is the last time Mike Wang said something to y'all? But it's not only him, like I said, it's not even just a Mike Wang issue, right? In my opinion, it's everything with 2K. You're not seeing that passion and fun that used to be things that you could watch 2K all night. You could play 2K all night, all day. You see what I mean? Like why? Like somebody always asks me, why Cash Natch your favorite YouTuber? I told y'all why. The love and passion he had, right? I didn't love Cash because he was funny. I love Cash because he was very competitive and I could tell he loved 2K. I could tell he loved basketball. I could tell he was having fun. I could tell he was just, being himself to where that's why I love watching him, right? It wasn't because Cash was cursing people out, right? When I got older, I realized I was like, man, I went back and I realized I was like, why was Cash saying all of this? It's because he was competitive, right? But when you realize the people that you grew up watching, people that you grew up love to watch, why did some of them, fall back? And you realize because the game was probably holding them back. And I feel that's what 2K has done to me. Yes, I get it. I have built a following. I have built a platform. I get that. But I can build something way better, y'all. And it's not just 2K. You see what I mean? So that's what I got on that right there, y'all. But yeah, y'all. We had a lot to talk about in this video, and I'm not even like some people are like, bro, how you do these long videos and you don't get tired? Because I love making content. See what I'm saying? Y'all can tell I love making content because first of all, this video would if I really didn't care, I'd have been like, yo, the announcement, I'd have made this part about a 20-second video. Like, y'all, I'm gonna tell right now, don't expect no more 2K videos like for me for a while, right? Not even don't expect no 2K videos, but don't expect me just to post 2K videos on this channel, right? But instead, made probably almost an hour long video and telling y'all why I'm making that decision because I know I'm better than what I'm showcasing. You see what I'm saying? I know I could be much more better than just somebody who speaks their mind on 2K or has an opinion about 2K or who is criticizing 2K, right? I could be somebody way better than that, right? And hopefully some of y'all respect my decision. If you don't, I get it. Like I said, as a content creator, it's tough, bro. And then, like I said, especially it hit different when it's something that you love to do. You see what I'm saying? You love to do it, um, and you can enjoy what you're doing and still build something special. That means the world, bro. Right? So, see if I see any more. Did I get any more messages from anybody? Um, See somebody right here, another DM. Yo, J Mid, I just got done playing Proving Grounds with randoms, and we lost by 35. These guys don't know what they're doing. Would love to see you make another video for more awareness for the 2K community. Bro, and again, I get it, but you don't think I don't get tired of speaking on that stuff? Talk, and it's not like I'm tired of y'all talking to me about it. It's I talk about it and we don't see nothing, nothing from the devs of matchmaking or something like that. And it's not even to me the reason why the experience is so bad. It's the system. Like I told you before, yes, you're not gonna win every game, but the system should not be. If I have an A+, I play my, I do my job, and you match me up with a PG or a center who can't do the basics. I should not lose something that represents me because you paired me with two bozos who don't know fundamentals. But that's how the system is. How many times have I said it about status? and we haven't seen nothing. In reality, I want them to take status out of 2K because it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Black can tell this. T can tell you this last night. They was in the party with me, PlayStation party, even probably Draco. I was sharing my screen. I was like, I got all purples on my team. I had an A. I was on my center. I legit gave them the paint because if I was in the paint, we wasn't gonna have no spacing. Plus, my center could shoot the ball. So I was like, okay, I got an AI. I'm gonna just keep the center out the paint. We should be good. All purples on my team. We lost. Why did we lose? We played another team of purples, and the so-called all purples on my team got exposed because they couldn't play defense. But they all were on purple. But guess what? And I tell people this all the time. Just because you want purple, that don't mean nothing, bro. Like, oh, it mean I win. But how are you winning those games? Are you getting carried to the promised land, or are you actually playing your role to the best ability that you can? Because reality is some of y'all just get carried. Every time it's time to play somebody on the same level or status, you get exposed. Well, majority people, right? It's like they've never seen that type of competition, not even competition, because in the rec, there's really not no competition in the rec or proving grounds at this point, right? I told you, rec and proving grounds is basically the same thing, especially in a 5v5 setting, right? But like I was telling y'all, it's not that I get tired of y'all hitting me up, asking me about it. It's about I get tired of the fact that 2K doesn't give a damn anymore. See what I'm saying? The devs are not involved because, like I said, it's an easy fix. If you're not gonna, if you can keep the matchmaking how it is, just fix the system. Hey, listen, we lose by 50, but if I had an A minus and I played my role, if anything, my status should go up. It shouldn't go down. Guess what? If we lost, I wouldn't care because guess what? I know, hey, we lost. I played my role. I didn't get, they didn't drop me for it. You see what I'm saying? 2K didn't punish me for it, but instead it's backwards. It's, hey, we lost by 50. I played my role and I got blamed because the PG and center couldn't do fundamentals. Center got out rebounded. PG just wanted to pass every play. It was predictable. Things like that. Of course, I can have these discussions with y'all, but we're not seeing no type of, awareness that 2K wants to improve anything. We're not seeing that. And that's another part of the reason why I'm making my decision, right? So to the person who messaged me that, hey, I appreciate you for the comment. And like I said, y'all can DM me anytime and ask me. But it's just, I've covered this stuff. See what I'm saying? I've covered this stuff. And yeah, I love the franchise, but they're not making no moves. They're not trying to seem like they either care or they want to fix the current state of these issues with the game that are constantly repeating and that are constantly issues. How many years have we talked about status being an issue? We've talked about it way too many times to where it's very tiring. It's very tiring. What are you doing? I know. Shout out to Mom Nate, by the way, chat. Love her to death. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, back to what I was saying. Oh, by the way, I want to say that by the way too, because people are like, oh, like if you don't have your own house by the age of 20, you failed in life. I disagree with that. Like, I definitely disagree with that. People gotta understand that, like, first of all, you have parents that, care about you. They would want you to make the right decision. So even if like you had motion, the right parents for you, they would probably tell you, yo, like, save your money, don't rush. You see what I'm saying? Because some of y'all feel like, oh, like you gotta just immediately get your own spot and things like that. Like that's another thing too. But you see how I can talk about those things and it has nothing to do with 2K? You see how I can do that? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I feel like 2K is holding me back, right? I see that all the time on Twitter or Instagram. Bro, you 20, you still with your parents, you failed in life. Like, how? How? How is that failing? You know what's failing in life is when you do something and you're not, getting to where you want to be, so you're just gonna give up, right? You're just gonna give up because, hey man, it ain't working out. You're not trying to be consistent. You're not trying to, but guess what? I was consistent when it came to 2K content, right? I was making these videos explaining to y'all why I feel the way I feel about 2K and the state of the game, to where nobody can never tell y'all that, man, J-Man didn't care about 2K. Y'all, nobody can never tell that, bro. Because I put the hours and the time in for it. Because I love, see what I'm saying? I had love for the franchise. I had love for the game. Y'all can tell that. So nobody can never tell y'all, man, J Mid, he didn't love two. Nobody can never tell that, bro. I'm probably the only person in the Twitter community that makes 50-minute videos that and can explain to y'all why I feel the way I feel about something I'm talking about. And that's not a knock to nobody. It's just a fact, right? When people make rant videos, they probably make their rant videos probably about 8 minutes. They keep it short. No, I make my videos long because I have a lot I want to say. And not only a lot that I want to say, I have a lot to explain why I was saying those things. You see what I mean? So yeah. But like I said, anybody out there, you know, if you are somebody, let's say you still love the game and you have fun, I'm not saying you have to stop. I'm not saying that, hey man, stop shooting to get stop playing. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is if you feel that the game is holding you back, don't be afraid to step out and do other things that you actually like to do. Right? Don't be afraid to do that. Maybe that might be the best decision. You never know. Because like I told you, I had that snow video on private. But when I told you I watched my own content. I went back and I watched that video. Then I realized, bro, like people gonna really, this is what I want people to see me for me being J Mid. That's what I want. I didn't want people to just be me, know me as somebody who just play 2K. No. When it comes to content creating, it's bigger than just 2K, bro. See what I'm saying? It's more than just 2K, especially when you're trying to be a content creator, bro. Especially when you love making content. You look at it as a different perspective. It's a different mentality. It's a different type of passion, right? So that's how I feel about it, y'all. Now we probably got about probably 2 minutes for this video to end, and I don't even broke not one sweat. You see what I'm saying? Because it's something that I told y'all. It's things that I've been wanting to say that I've already said, right? But this message is the truth, y'all. Like it's the truth. So going forward, you're gonna see a lot of different type of videos from me, right? I might do some more Steeler videos. I might do NFL videos. I might do a mock draft. Like I'm gonna start doing other things that I like to talk about, right? And so I'm not gonna say, bro, why you ain't been doing that in the first place? Because again, branching out is one of the most toughest things you could ever do as a content creator. That is the toughest thing. Some of y'all think getting views is the toughest thing. No, when you try to branch out and you have built a following off of one game, when you try to branch out of that, that's difficult. Because some of those people that you're trying to branch out, they're not going to agree with you branching out. You're basically stepping into a new family pretty much, right? Or a new audience, right? That's what you're pretty much doing. That's a tough thing to do. But I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to take that risk and I'm willing to do that because I want people to know me for being me and not just 2K. So like I said, it's your boy J Mid. That's all I really got in this video, man. I hope y'all had to like, subscribe. I hope y'all respect my decision. I hope y'all still rock with me. And hey, man, who knows? Maybe we can come back to this video and y'all realize that I made the right decision, bro. Right? And yes, I understand there's gonna be times where my video don't get 1,000 views every video. But that's what I told you, it's not about views to me. So understand that. And that right there is facts. You see what I'm saying? That's facts. I understand. I might do an IRL video. It might get 100, 200 views. I get that. Guess what? I'm doing something that I like to do. I might do another mukbang. I might do a cooking. I might do cooking with J-Man. Let me stop. I ain't gonna be on no TikTok stuff, yo. But look, y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see more about, J Mid and things like that. You see what I'm saying? Cooking with J Mid sound absolutely insane. But y'all get the point. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a lot more stuff. So like I said, any more information that pops out, yes, we're gonna cover it. But just know, don't expect NBA 2K25 or NBA 2K footage every single day from J Mid. And that's just me being real with y'all, bro. Because y'all trying to figure out where was I the last couple of days. I was live and I told you I wasn't feeling good. But this is the honest truth on how I feel going forward, right? I appreciate all y'all seeing this video. I appreciate the like, subscribe. But hey, man, it's time to get active. You see what I'm saying? It's time to get active. It's time to have fun. And it's time to be on this world that you was born to be, and that's be great. That's for anybody on here, bro. That's anybody on here. You was on this planet to be great. How you gonna try to be great? Do stuff that you love to do, right? Be you. That's why you look at my channel, J Mid. Just be you, gang. That's all you got to do. Don't worry about views. Because then when it's all said and done, they're going to try to come back and, hey, bro, so what's your secret? And the secret is just be you. That's the secret. That's all I got to say. I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.